son, I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't 8 and weak.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 19-yard line.
Wait, that fly, 20!
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Kill.
Go bandit!
Whip. Watch the whip.
SOS.
Big Dan.
72.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You.
72.
He's checking. Crash. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Slam.
Brady gives to Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And able to find Dorsett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there, 26 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
72. Motion. Reset. Hey, orbit.
58, boy. 58.
Regular.
Brady now on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Matt Lacoste, 32 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 1st down, Murray eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he's got room. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel, 43 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check. Shift. Watch the shift.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Alert 3. Kill.
A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And wow, the fair catch was signaled for and taken inside the 5-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Goal 50. Hey, Charlie.
Watch the pass.
Rip.
Deuce. Check 3.
Alert.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch that. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Check 4. Let's go on. No, 66.
Undercrush.
Hey, both 66.
On 1st down, Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
Hey, box truck.
You think you gonna get this? 58, boys. 58. Mike.
Hey, 72.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And got his man complete. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as that is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready. 51. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 6 guys. Check 6 up, go. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Off. 51 to
On second down now. It's Drake trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line. Scrimmage and no more. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Come on, set. Seven ending. I don't even know why this team showed up. Go.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Kill. Check it. Kill. Turn up. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check. Crunch.
72. Check it. Reload.
Switch. Check. Lucky. Jim. Ozzy.
They'll run with Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
58, right over there.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Steven Gostkowski on for the field goal. A 45-yard.
And this one is right down the middle. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Now Drake. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
Right 54. It's a party. It's a party now. 54. Go. Check. Watch 54. So we got man.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Watch left. Tight end to the left.
Throwing is Murray on third down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. It's tight end Clay, the intended receiver. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here we go, here we go. You draw closer. Hey, Sam off.
Hey, check 20.
Bam, bam.
Hey, alert 3. Shoot. Kill. Check 50, check 50.
Ready?
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Pick your game up.
Now this time Murray to throw it. Complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Jamie Collins coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Let's go, D.
Big Stone, travel.
It's going to be a long.
Hey, check it.
Jack. Kill.
3 win now.
Check. Whip.
Alert.
That's the whip.
SOS.
Pick the edge. Come. Check your hot read. You go tight. You got tight. Check it.
On first down, Michelle. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's checking. Crash.
Hey, 66.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Slam.
Alert.
Again, it's Michelle. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Hey, high 7.
Go 58's the mic. I'm trying to collect. 58's grip.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Oh, what a catch by Edelman. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. An 11-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by...
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It's John Simon with a sack. Here's Murray back near his goal line. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Watch 36.
On first down, Drake. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come on, D. Go. Banjo. Hey, watch that. Check.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
On third down, Murray, blitz coming, and down he goes. Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Yes. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down.
Hey, rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Murray and company going for it on fourth. And the pressure gets to him again. John Simon. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
53. Go Bandit.
Check 99. No.
72.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Alert.
Check 9. Check 31. Check 31. Hey, watch this. Watch this.
Brady now going to lead it with Michelle on the draw. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second and 5 at that 8-yard line.
Kill. Slam. He's coming. We got double up.
Check it. Reload.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Alert 3.
On third down, Michelle. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
53.
Mike, 58, right there.
Goal 50.
Check.
Rip.
Check 3.
Wait, what do you got?
And they will run it with Michelle. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Sonny Michel, his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to pour it on. Gostkowski with the extra point. And the lead will swell by one more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Brings up second and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
Mike, 54. Time to go, 9.
On second down, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Mike, 36. Mike, 36. Go.
first and 10. Here's Murray. Flushed out right.
Check.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
He don't want it. Kill.
First down, here's White. There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Screenplay. Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Murray now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long.
Check. Lucky.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Murray now 8 of 15 through the air, but it's 1st and 10 here. Murray now on first down. Murray fighting, lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Short. Out. Check 24, check 24.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long and sign off from the desert.